Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to discuss one of the best topics that is related to the digital Pardah, public versus private spheres for women in Pakistan. If you are preparing for the CSS or PMS gender studies paper or trying to understand modern Pakistani society, you already know about the traditional division of space. For decades, our society split life into two worlds: the public sphere, the streets, markets, and politics, dominated by man, and the private sphere of the home, reserved for women. But right now, a quiet revolution is happening in the palms of millions of young women across Pakistan, from Lahore to Quetta. Smartphones are completely melting the wall between the public and the private. So, in this video, we are bypassing basic textbook definitions. We will analyze the exact mechanics of this digital shift, explore the concept of digital Parda, and give you a solid paper strategy to score high marks on this exact topic. So let's break it down. Traditional spatial division. Now, in sociology, Jürgen Habermas famously argued that a healthy society needs a free public space for citizens to debate and shape discourse. In Pakistan, women's access to physical public spaces has always been restricted by structural barriers, safety concerns, lack of public transport, and social norms. But look at what social media does. It creates a digital portal. Today, a young woman sitting in her private domestic room can completely bypass physical roads and step directly into the global public sphere. Academics call this spatial hybridity. Academics do what? They call it a spatial hybridity. So, but it means being physically inside a private space but digitally active in the public economy, public discourse, and education. The strict binary of inside the home versus outside has permanently collapsed. As I said, that public call it spatial hybridity. So academics call this spatial hybridity, it means being physically inside a private space but digitally active in the public economy, public discourse, and education. The strict binary of inside the home versus outside has permanently, as I said, collapsed. And it's the proper definition: physically isolated in a private space but digitally active in the public sphere by smartphones. So that's actually called spatial hybridity. Now, but there's positive impact like economic agency. For example, dimension, economic independence, home-based digital e-commerce, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, bypassing physical transport limitations and bazaar harassment. The shift is incredibly practical and it manifests in the two powerful ways. First, look at economic active agency. Think of the massive wave of home-based clothing boutiques, food startups, and freelancers leveraging Instagram and Facebook or WhatsApp. Women are entering the public marketplace and earning independent incomes without needing a physical shop or facing street harassment or bazaar harassment. However, there is a major backlash as women claim space online. Patriarchal surveillance follows them. Cyberbullying, moral policing in comment sections, and family monitoring are intense. Now, digital surveillance and subversion. The cyber backlash, as I said, online moral policing, trolling and family monitoring. Like whenever you make anything or you make any shop online, you do anything online. So if you are a woman, if you are a girl, you will be followed by your family. In even in the comment section, that whom you talk and why you talk, what kind of words are being used by you. So these all are monitored by family. Digital Pardah, like to survive, this women creatively negotiate their safety through a concept known as digital Pardah. Instead of leaving the platforms, they subvert the restrictions. They use pseudonyms, right? Pseudonym means like private names or fake names, we can call it. And the same, they subvert the restrictions, right? They use pseudonyms, they run faceless vlogging channels where they only show their work or voice, and build secure closed digital communities. They refuse to be silenced, they simply adapt. So how to score? Now the question stands that if you are preparing for CSS or PMS exam, or even if you are in India, if you are preparing for UPSC or IAS exams, I hope there might be a gender studies subject as well. So how to score 18 plus marks in such kind of questions? If you get a question on this transformation in your competitive exam, first of all you should follow theoretical framing. Okay, like begin by using Habermas public sphere and Nancy. Okay, like Nancy Fraser's counter Pardahs, yeah, publics, to anchor your essay in academic theory. The second point, that is the tri pronged impact. Break your body paragraphs into three-dimensional: socio-spatial, which we can call mobility; economic, which we can call e-commerce; and discursive, which we can call it social voice. And the third point, that is critical analysis. As you know that in all papers, especially in CSS, PMS, you have to show critical analysis. I mean, like you have to show your creativity. Even I have taken those papers as well. I think that was 2026 papers. Like I have taken CSS papers. So in every question, they always needed your critical analysis on every question. Either that is related to population, either that is related to poverty, either that is related to bad governance, good governance. So whatever the questions they had in those papers, they always wanted your critical analysis. So the same, if you get such kind of questions, you have to do critical analysis. That is why I say to you, try to write things, try to see the things in different ways, in different dimensions, in different spheres. That if I get this question in this way, what should I write, and if I get this question in that way, what should I write? So critical analysis balance your answer by addressing the digital divide. Mention that rural areas lack 4G connectivity. As you know, it's 100% true that suppose if you are in Balochistan and if you are residing in somewhere like in Masnoong or Kuchlag, or even in that Pashin side, there might be many areas or many towns where the connectivity or the 4G connection are not utilized, or they are not approachable. So as I said, that 4G connectivity and highlight the limitations of cyber crimes like PECA 2016 Act. Okay, so you have to mention that too. Social media has not single-handedly ended gender inequality in Pakistan, but it has permanently shattered the illusion that women can be entirely kept out of public discourse. What do you think? Are digital spaces becoming safer or more hostile for women in Pakistan? Drop your analysis in the comments, like this video, share it with your fellows, aspirants, and subscribe to Let's Learn with AR. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.